Hi, I'm Jeff, and I'm here at LA Comic-Con. I just picked up my industry badge that will get me in here all weekend. I guess I'm a big-time industry guy. And I'm gonna be here all weekend checking out what LA Comic-Con has to offer, and I thought I would share it with all of you. So let's go inside and check it out.
Simon, Mari Takahashi, and Clinton Sparks. Make some noise for the crew. Enjoy the panel. You're welcome.
To build my business around who I am, not fitting the mold or a box of what someone else wants, but like being true to who I am, being true to my passions, and building a business with that.
I think I knew at a young age that I was different and didn't fit in, and instead of being upset or trying to continually fit in, I embraced my weird or my originality. And when I was young, instead of worrying about, I want to be part of the cool crowd, or I want to be accepted by those people, I always kind of built my own world and made myself like the star of my own world. So I think I realized pretty like 10 years old, I knew that it didn't matter what other people thought. Although, like, we're all human, right? Even if you feel that way and you say that, there's still gonna be things throughout your life that you're like, you feel messed up over it. So we're not indestructible, right? But I definitely knew at a young age and cultivated to get to a point where I really didn't care because I knew what I was doing was awesome because it's awesome to me, right? So if it's not awesome to you, what does that matter? Because it's awesome to me.
So right now I'm walking on my way from one side where all the exhibitors are, where the main room is, what appears to be all the way to the other side of this complex to go to this Gene Roddenberry panel that's happening. Sounds interesting. I thought I'd check it out. Didn't realize how far away it is. I'm a little bit late. But I'll tell you, first impression of this whole thing, it's sparsely attended. There aren't a ton of people, which is actually kind of great. I haven't really seen much yet. I'm looking forward to exploring some more. But so far, lots of elbow room. So I can't complain about that too much, but I'm still having a good time. Looking forward to seeing what this meeting might be all about. So hopefully I'll get some footage for you while I am in there. Woo!
Back, in a couple of months. She said, well, I'll give you 6 months. So we paid her back in a couple of months, but that was just one of the generous things that came out of her heart that she just did immediately. Not knowing, give somebody $5,000, they usually disappear.
Wow, I wish you had told me that. I could have got $5,000. One thing I do want to say about Michelle, and I don't know if everybody knows that she had her own one-woman show called Reflections. Yeah. And she would do these wild skits and impersonations of Ma Rainey, Lena Horne, Pearl Bailey, Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, and she was uncanny. She could imitate and sound like and sing like any of them. And then she would go and behind her curtain on stage and change into their type of clothes they would wear, and she'd come out as Lena Horne like this. And she'd start singing Lena Horne. You would just crack up. She was fabulous.
Really great diffused light. And so we were there in their big living room and lighting all that, and she was sitting there, and about the time I think we were finished, and she said, he started to pack that away, and she said, she said, where'd you get that? He says, oh, I just got it at, I don't know, IKEA or somewhere. And she said, okay, so you can get another one? And he said, yeah, do you want one? And she's like, no, I want that one. And you can get another one. I mean, they were like $3. They weren't a big deal. But she saw that, and she's like, I want that.
Well, that was a bit odd. I had expected a panel talking about Gene Roddenberry, but they were talking the whole time about Nichelle Nichols. I think I'm pronouncing that correct. She was the actress who played Uhura in Star Trek. Interesting enough, this whole weekend, she's kind of like the guest of honor, I believe, for this Comic-Con. But it wasn't the Gene Roddenberry panel that I was looking for. So I checked the schedule to make sure I was in the right place at the right time, and I was. But that was some Nichelle Nichols family panel that was supposed to be at 5 o'clock. It is now 20 minutes after 6 o'clock. And the Gene Roddenberry panel was supposed to be at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna go back at 7 o'clock, assuming that might be when the Gene Roddenberry panel happens. In the meantime, I saw an Uncanny X-Men 266, the first appearance of Gambit, in a 9.6 CGC newsstand. The guy wants $350. That's potentially a killer price for that book in a newsstand. I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna see what kind of deal I might be able to make for that book, because I have my 9.2 that if you've watched all my videos, you know all about. Might be time to upgrade to a 9.6 newsstand. So wish me luck.
Of making overnight oats. Allow me to describe it for you. Step 1, pour liquid over oats. Step 2, allow the natural passage of time. And I looked at that and thought to myself, whew, yeah, I don't know if I can do all that today. Everyone's trying to motivate me, man. The thing I hate the most is people telling me to grind. Can't stand it.
Oh, is that a sticker on that one? No. Okay, so day 1 is done and I'm heading out. First impressions, once again, not that many people here, but that's not so bad. I expect there to be a lot more people here tomorrow. One other thing that I noticed is that there aren't a ton of comic books, which was my main focus here. There's some, but not a ton of them. There are some things that I'm interested in buying. I didn't buy anything today, but I'm gonna talk to some people. I think I kind of made a deal with this one guy already. So I'm looking forward to day 2. It's gonna be a much longer day. I'll be here with my brother-in-law and his wife. I think it'll be fun. So I'll see you all tomorrow for day 2.